Hey, what's going on, guys? So I haven't done any like computer setup videos or just computer parts in a while. So I decided to actually go ahead and actually clean my keyboard. Keyboard's pretty old. This is the K90 keyboard. It was released in 2011 and I bought this in 2014. So for the 6 years I've actually owned this keyboard, I have not cleaned it or touched this at all. So what you're going to see here is going to probably be a little bit disturbing. A little gross, but this keyboard is overdue for a clean. Now, this keyboard has food, dog hair, probably dead skin, and just like soda or just drinks like all over this keyboard. And just by popping a couple of these keys out, definitely there's a lot more dog hair than I expected. I actually have two Shiba Inus, so they shed like crazy, and obviously, having them for the past 6 years or so. So I'm not doing anything fancy with the clean. All I'm using is Q-tips to kind of get in between the keys. Dog hair is gonna get everywhere pretty much. I have this little key duster thing that I bought that comes with like a key remover. The dust part was just to kind of get a majority of the dust out, but a lot of this stuff here is kind of caked in, so I had to use the Q-tips to kind of dig in there. And I'm just using water just to kind of pull out some of the debris and stuff like that that's kind of stuck in between the keys. Now this whole process did take a little bit of time just because there's a lot of small grooves here and there. And actually removing the keys itself was the longest process. And then cleaning the keys itself around. And then kind of cleaning the keys because some of the keys actually have like a lot of your dead skins cells just kind of caked on there. So removing that took some time. Actually, after removing all the keys here, have you noticed a lot of the debris is just in one area, and that's where your W, A, S, and D keys are at. So a lot of this is from the FPS games I play, like Overwatch, like Counter-Strike, Valorant now, right? So those keys I use really heavy in terms of gaming. So a lot of like the junk is just there. All the other stuff around there isn't too bad, but like certain keys, like your Enter key, your back key and stuff like that, it has like some stuff that's on there that needs to be cleaned up. Now, as a bonus, since I was already cleaning my keyboard, I wanted to go ahead and clean my mouse as well. Now, this mouse is actually a little bit newer. So I had the original mouse that was, I think, the M55, I believe what it was. And it was all white. And that one was really good, but it didn't have like the RGB light. So I went and upgraded this like 3 years ago. And as you can see, a lot of like the coating for the mouse had already like peeled off or is fading on the sides, but it still works fine. But if you flip over the mouse, there's a lot of hair, dog hair especially, that got into the mouse. So I have this kit here that I bought, and I think everyone should probably have some sort of kit that's similar to this. I'll leave it in the description below. I bought it off of Amazon for like 15 bucks. It's cheap. It basically has all the tools for like your computer, your phone, electronics like your PlayStation controllers and stuff like that. So it's really useful. So for this mouse, it actually used the star screws, and that was like the T6 screw size that you need to remove this. And with this, it was just two simple screw, and then after that, you just had to pry it open from the top. And then from there, I went ahead and just removed, very minor dog hair that was stuck in between. There was obviously some, dead skin that was stuck on the mouse that I just kind of cleaned up. But what was happening with the mouse was I noticed when I was playing the game was I had some sort of like twitch delay. And I think it was just because of the dog hair was registering like a point on the laser when it shouldn't have. So yeah, that was just an easy clean there. So now it works just fine. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Something a little different. It's not often that you actually see like a 6-year-old dirty keyboard that gets cleaned and pretty much is brand new now. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe. And like always, until next time guys, peace.